Oink. Oh, there it. How you doing, man? Let me just take you off of the screen real quick. All right. But yeah, no. It's time we continue Turnabout Big Top, baby. It's time for me to figure out, like, how am I gonna feel about this game? I think I got high hopes. I think I got high hopes that we'll be finishing this game real soon. Well, at least finishing this case real soon. I want to understand it shouldn't take too long at this point. But we'll see. Oh boy. Hope everyone's hope everyone's having a good weekend. I guess it's been pretty chill. Also, let me double check the audio's balancing a bit. Might have to... like 12 right there. I think that should do it. Okay. Let's begin this. Let's just get right started. I prepared myself. I got my vocal tracks ready. I rested from the last time. I think we're good to go. Let's get this bad boy right started. All right. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Oh, who's tee-heeing over here? Don't get nervous, Macty. Here, have a glass of milk. Oh, look, Regina's here. Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end. It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Oh. And there's Mo, baby. Okay, hold on. How did I hit the voice? It's like... Top in the morning to you. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top in the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. But then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh, my. Thanks. So, how are you today, Wright? Well, I got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. The lion? No, not the lion. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Damn, alright. A little cold, but you know what? I think maybe a bit of a reality check is needed. I mean, this is kind of a dire circumstance, if you will. I think you'll hit all the more. Well, hey, Twy, how you doing? Just in time, we just started at court.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. Feeling way better than I was yesterday, so that's good. That's good to hear. I don't know exactly what transpired, but like I'm glad you're feeling a lot better now. Good to hear, Twy. Welcome in. Take a seat. Enjoy yourself. Oh yeah, Kokons are open, but no, if you gotta relax, then you know, just kick back, take a drink. I got a drink here myself. I mixed a bit of mango juice and margarita mix, so like I'm thinking I'm just taking sips out of this, or I should take a drink every time. Oh fuck! What would I take I should take a drink every time Fabulous is said. It's just been sick. Friday was bad for other reasons, but I basically had what feels like the flu. Oh damn! You know, oh that's fair. That's fair. Well, hopefully you've been resting up and getting yourself nice and healthy. All right, back into it.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness. Or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Oh, poor Gumshoe.
Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Bird. Name and occupation. Ken Dingley, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus. Where were you on the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at this map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is just below my window. The night of the crime, the witnesses saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. So this is gonna be direct, cold case, like evidence and stuff, so we really need to get cracking. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, then there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Oh, she pulling that card?
Mr. Wright, you have a problem with the witness's testimony.
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Wow, what an inspiring quote. You may proceed with your cross-examination.
Alright, let's break it down. Let's see what happened here. Just after 10 p.m., resting in your bed. Actually, let's get a bit more. We could press this. Maybe we could get some info on the routine. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep.
If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains?
I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains.
Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers.
The witness will proceed with his testimony. Around that time, oh wait, that's right. Let's see. I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Let's get more detail on that. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed? That is correct. But you're still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now. I guess we found that. Hang on, let me just double check real quick. Until I find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? Yeah, that would mean he saw a silhouette. Yeah. The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see no white roses in the front.
Did you see any of the other symbols?
I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. Oh, got it. Okay. Let's check this one out. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. You have no need to mince words when Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. Damn, it just strengthened the testimony. I wonder if Agro's statement jives with the facts. Okay. Maybe the dreaming part? Let me take a look at that. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream? That's not important. I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory.
Just to make sure, let's ask the witness.
Objection.
Sustained.
Don't sustain that. Acro must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now the challenge would be to expose his lies in court. Well, put the pedal to the metal, Nick. Okay, hold on. Just after 10 p.m., resting in the bed, I need to remember... Oh man, okay, this might be a debuff from having not the case fresh in my memory, because like now part of me is trying to think what was it that I'm missing here? You couldn't see the White Roses, so that's not the thing. The map of the very big circus. If his house is right here... I'm trying to remember how Mo saw him. He was able to see his face. Acro could only see the silhouettes, but it's clear that it looks like his back was to it, so he couldn't see the face either. He should have been able to see the face, because that means either one or the other was lying. Because either Mo saw the face or Acro saw the face. That's my thinking, where the contradiction lies. Thing is, I don't think it's a really strong one. That's the problem. Let me double check some of the areas we can press. Trying to remember what else was there. It's not this one. No, not this one. The looming presence of this, though, it's like definitely telling me that I better be very careful who I choose and what I choose. Let me double check this one. I believe it was human. Not that one. I think it's okay. It's the next. I think it's the next testimony. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. It has to be this one. Let's say this one. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
If you can only see... Okay, so here's my thing. So my reasoning is, if you can only see the back, then that means one of them is lying because somebody had to see the profile.
This? What in the world is this?
You just don't get it, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again. Straight towards a guilty verdict.
You were bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made in this court.
Witness, would you mind repeating your testimony? With pleasure. Oh, interesting. It needs to be a hard... Okay. Okay. Room's on the 3rd floor. You were resting in bed. You were still able to hear a sound from outside. Would that really matter? I don't think so. But even he was able to hear the thump. I think that's where my... There might be a contradiction. Let's give it a try. I would imagine. If he heard the noise, I don't know. That's an interesting one. If he didn't hear the sound, were we back to this? Actually, the fact that it's not punishing me for these kind of makes me think maybe this is a scripted one. I have to like press each situation. Let me see. You sure it was a human being? Could have been a mannequin, a large action figure. Well, I guess that would be the contradiction, right? If somebody's flying at you, and you think it can be like an action figure, what the hell is he talking about? I don't think this one has anything. This is too far of a stretch to call it the statue, but let me try that. Where did that stop noise from outside the window? I saw someone flying right by my window. Yes, he's definitely lying about what he saw. It's hard for me to figure out which one it is. There's a contradiction in there somewhere. I'm just not connecting it. How you doing, Rosie? Welcome in. Yeah, the big top is bopping. We're bopping this big top. And I'm stuck in this conundrum because, damn, his argument's solid. I just can't. I don't think I can figure. Like, okay, hold on. I figured one of them was plausible with the map, with where he is. The Max G bust is a little much. That's too much of a stretch. And if it flew... This one didn't have anything, right? Let me double check that. I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Was he able to hear that despite being on the 3rd floor? He should have been able to. Oh man. Hope your day's going good, by the way, everybody. I think that we got to why. Rosie, I hope your day's going good. They said you were resting in bed. He was still able to hear a sound from outside. If he's not asleep, I would assume he could still hear it. Let me see it. Let me throw that another one. If I remember right, I think that was one of the things there. I think I've done this already, but I'll try it again. Interesting though that it's kind of keeping me stuck in this loop here. Maybe, just maybe, I just have to present evidence. That could just be what I have to do. One time I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. A few minutes later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. I'm going to assume I could just press it on that. Oh no, it does not. Considering how sensitive these current cases are, I should probably just keep it like that. Good thing this doesn't really matter, so let me just go ahead and pop that again. Your client looks to be taken off. No mockeries of court. Blah 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 blah. Right. I need to think about maybe the time of death. Resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. The thump noise would have happened by... I'd say the contradiction's here, then, because that shouldn't line up the timing. Maybe? No, it's kind of dumb to go through. No. I would have thought so. Just after 10 p.m. Resting. Oh no, it's after 10 p.m. That's not gonna work. That noise from outside the window. Maybe this? I can't believe it. There was human if there was... what this? Not gonna lie, this one kind of stumped me for sure. I would say the next best thing would be hitting the photo. No. God, it really sucks. I'm trying to remember this particular case. Okay, so from the way Bo explained it, there was a thump outside. He looks out. There's a person there, hunched over on the floor. He got a good look at his face, and he saw him fly off. By the map details, he shouldn't be able to see him in a silhouette. I mean, he shouldn't be able to see, like, just his back. Well, maybe he could have. I don't know. What? I saw someone flying right by my window. Yes. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. Maybe it's the roses, the other symbols, silk hat, the cloak wrapped around the body. That might have been a contradiction there. Right! Fuck! He left the hat! He left the fucking hat! Right. You claim to have seen the same exact thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Boom, bitch! Well, you should have tried looking down at your window that night. That would have been difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside the window was tough enough of a challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat.
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats?
No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Maybe I should take a drink after fucking... I should take a shot. I should take a drink every time we have to say Maximilian Galactica. I think that'd be the better option. Axel voice 2. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Ooh. Get him.
Order! Order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright?
Oh no.
Wait, pay attention, Phoenix. Don't save the game. What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
Oh, shit. Well, that'd be a bold claim. Acro was dreaming would be too dumb. He has a grudge. Perhaps it's because Acro has a grudge against the defendant, which is why he is trying to frame Max.
Why me? What did I do?
Never get your fat head in the way of a whip bent on finding justice. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I have no interest in your silly little theory. He has a grudge against the defendant, huh? You wouldn't happen to have proof of that? Well, that's the thing.
Mr. Wright! Thanks to you, I got my head lashed by Miss Fun Karma's whip. I don't like getting hit for nothing.
Okay, so clearly he's not at the BDSM.
How about you answer with an explanation?
Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today?
It's obvious that what Acro saw, he didn't actually see at all, because it was a dream. So you plan on writing off all the inconvenient facts as nothing but dream. Maybe you should just pinch your cheeks and see if you are actually awake. Oh, I think the whip proved this isn't a dream just fine. Are we really just gonna have to go Acro real culprit? Let's see. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion?
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of?
Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
Ooh. Mr. Wright, are you serious?
Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's heart and mind. Ooh. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. He is staying rather calm and collected.
Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusations?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up on myself, let alone leave the lodging house.
That's true.
I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder, of all things. See? Even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. Ooh. She's right! What to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man!
Big meaty claws! Phoenix is a here.
See that, Mr. Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this low game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Mr. Acro have an accomplice?
He should have. That's the only way he's gonna work. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices.
Okay, I guess that's what you're saying.
Not good, not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you.
I understand, Your Honor. Ooh. This could be a problem. Okay. I'm making some very bold claims. I think I might have drove myself into a wall, actually. I have to... why did I press that? Oh. Did I just press my attorney's badge? What the hell happened there? He's still in the coma. that'd be a really, really hard claim to work with. Yeah, I think I might have really screwed myself over here, and the game's not telling me. Well, if you injure both legs, it's not gonna work. There's literally no one else though that would actually be... I'm trying to remember what was the idea that we had going on in our heads. Because... it was like... there's a reason for Acro to commit vengeance because of the whole situation with his brother. It'd be kind of insane to consider the possibility that Bat may have woken up from the coma. It might be the biggest stretch I can ever muster. The only other explanation I can think of would be... can't be Regina either. Okay, but let's just assume the worst and like we really did just like lunge into a trap.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power.
You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You know, the sound that you received got penalty. Oh, yeah. Oh, he should have been able to do it on his own. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Yeah, not this time. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one.
What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright?
There was no accomplice. Acro planned to commit this murder all by himself. Ooh. Damn. Okay, maybe I had a real misunderstanding of this.
What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. All right, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling?
Well, he was like, here. There is no way he was anywhere but exactly right here.
In the plaza? He was at the scene of the crime himself? You're right, though. The murderer would have had to admit the victim. Miss Von Karma, stop it! You will be quiet to refrain from striking people.
The witness could have not possibly left the lodging house on his own. Not to mention what Mr. Phoenix Wright just said. There was no accomplice, remember? Yeah, you're right. You think I could get another chance?
Wait just 1 minute. Don't forget about my proverbial whip as well.
Are we to assume that he instead met up with Acro at the house? Like at his room? Is that the idea? Well, no, it had to be the lodging house. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. He was right here.
What? That location's completely unrelated to the crime. But I suppose if you said he was in his room, he would have been able to commit.
Okay, no, we did it again. Oh, damn it. I better save after this one. Well, okay, if there's no accomplice, he had to be in his room. Maybe that's it. Pretty simple, huh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Yeah. I think I'm thinking a little too hard into this. I think that's what's messing me up here. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling?
It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you proposed is impossible. Yes, that's it.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in the wheelchair, there is no way he can go to the scene or be the killer.
You've got a point. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? This one's gonna be real bad. If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here... She's right, I can't mess up here. I gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Echo killed the ringmaster. And he did it while in the room. No doubt about it. This is gonna be fucking difficult. Lodging House Plaza, 10 p.m. tonight. You could say this, but... I don't think that's really... Because I think the... Hang on. Let me reload real quick. Let me re-follow the logic. How do you think that I killed him? I can't leave my room. I couldn't wear Max's costume. I don't know if the death note, I mean, if the threat letter is tangible enough though. That's the thing. We'll give it a shot, I guess. Or maybe, or what are we using to commit the murder? A box? I think it should try again, especially for someone gets a chance to say something. So as I was saying, this piece of evidence... Stop! Wait, I say, before you start over, you must be penalized. Okay, if it's not... Okay, I'm not liking how much evidence I'm losing, to be honest. I'm not like, or like how many pips I'm losing. I might... Let me try this one real quick and then I'll run it back. Yeah. Or... Yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna run it back. Let's just say I can't present evidence. No. Don't push it, Von Karma. Oh, okay, we're defying all expectations. Got it. You aren't gonna suck me in this time. I'm smart enough to know when I don't have the cards to play and my hand sucks right now. What does that mean? It means that everything he set up to now has all been nonsense. It's true, right? You can't establish proof of your murder theory, then it's nonsense. He's trying to fool us by playing some misdirection game. Nope, we gotta show him evidence. Got it. Okay. I'm like, I outsmarted you twice by proving how dumb I am. Let's go. Ay. Well, if he didn't use... Well, if he's not using the box... If the note doesn't work... If the head doesn't work... I'm trying to remember what... Money did. It can't be money. Maybe it's gonna be the bus?
What's that? A picture?
It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture.
The bus?
It's quite a large bus, and because it's life-size, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death, especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Ooh, there we go. See? This is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galacticus. Take a drink. Apple bust. Ugh.
Order! Order! So you're saying that the bust fell onto the Ringmaster?
A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible. It's wheels. Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bus.
Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't... What? I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say?
Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. Ooh.
The defense's objection is overruled.
Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. How you doing, Aiden? Welcome in. Please sit down at the court. Just take that chair. There you go. Go ahead, take a seat. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. Oh, that woman will sink to any low to win a case. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of the bust. I do have a strong upper body for working as an acrobat. Only my legs are injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on it. Don't you think?
I have no doubts in regard to this witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injury.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright?
He's thinking. Give him a moment. I still like to pursue my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. I can't let it get to me. I got to focus. Okay. He could have lifted something. Strong upper body from working as an acrobat. Only my legs are injured. Do you have Do you need that lower force in the body? How long do you think your recovery will take? What are you... Ah, Phoenix. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window. Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window. I'm going to save. That sounds important. Thus, there is no way I would have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you got a point. Hey Nick, huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this? If he knew the location of the remaster's head, then he could drop the bust. That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can, actually. This is where the letter comes in. Oh, maybe not that. Okay, probably not that line then. Alright. We have the right idea. I think we need to look at the different... If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. Does make... That makes it impossible. Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. Have you ever lifted up the bust before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. Oh, you're really playing it to him. But I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? The crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before? There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force in my lower body. Makes it impossible for me to know. Okay. I think I have the right idea, it's just not you. I'm not pressing the right statement, I think. Let me try this again. Okay, no, I did do that one. The next best thing would... The only other thing I'm thinking of is maybe the box. He throws a 20-pound box. Thump. He sees... Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time what the remaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Ooh. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hitting it.
Yes, just hurry up and explain things.
Take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found... Oh.
The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over.
The same. The question is, place the wooden box here. Oh. When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding a box, which means this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime.
Oh, I have to admit that your theory's making a lot of sense.
The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean...
If the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box,
there would be no way that it can miss the head of the victim. Ooh, that's third. That's smart.
Order! 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 This is unbelievable!
Yeah, no shit. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. And there's only one way to go from here. Forward.
So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box in the scene?
Well, obviously he threw it. It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Allow me to whip some sense into you. The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. Hold on, wait. The box had a remarkable weight. Wait.
According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds.
Just to lift up this wooden box would have required...
Oh, I see. One would have to squat down to lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say? Proper lifting box form.
That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large.
The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it?
Correct. To lift up the box, you have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Ooh. Bird. Man, he's clearly got something. He's cooking. I've heard what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills.
Did you do it? Did you place the wooden box in the plaza?
Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Oh yeah, huh? It was in the kitchen. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria.
What happened to it?
I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I cannot possibly leave the lodging house by myself. That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Okay. We're going to solve an interesting legal question. Does a monkey count as an accomplice or as evidence? That's my line of thinking.
The monkey?
The monkey. Money does love shiny objects of any size.
Yeah, Yeah, like when he stole that ventriloquist's ring.
Are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then he brought it back home.
Home?
Money lives in Acro's room.
Acro's room?
Oh, you're really... Judge, are you okay?
Sorry,
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Clap that ass!
Oh, that's some very nice cards he's holding.
Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. Those were your words. Oh, if he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. It was his words, I do remember that.
Order, order! I said order! Miss Bon Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust.
Bitch, why are you doing that right now?
Let's assume the monkey didn't steal the bust. Alright, fine. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Did you mean the bus was the murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountains of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron!
Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that.
Stop it! Don't be so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And what is that?
You should know! You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. There is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. That is very true. God damn it. Stop saying. Pay attention to me. How you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this, and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer of the clown? Who was the murderer of the clown saw? Who was the murderer of the clown saw? Well, if we are to go with the assumption... Well, it still had to be the bust. Right? Let's assume it's the bust. You take the cards off, so he's really convincing. He saw Max... I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Pardon my French if I fucked that up. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw.
How is that possible?
It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to a bust. It would be easy to hang one of the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust.
Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Will you stop saving every time I ask a question? That question is of the utmost importance in this case, don't you agree?
Ah, fuck. You caught me.
So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust?
If you remember the logic from before, somebody had to pass by. If it wasn't Max, it was... If it wasn't Max, it had to be Russell. Fool! Him?
You were saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I mean, the victim placed the cloak on the bust. Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it.
Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself. I'm gonna fucking whip you. Get off of that fucking save screen. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. All right. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step it back in time. Let's run it back, baby. Acro uses a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. He then attaches the rope to a bust. He dangles the bust out of his bedroom window directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at that time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet Ben and Trillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. That's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim. That's the fattest claim, bro. Holy shit. You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? The impact of the bust of the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. Okay. That's... the velocity that thing had to drop in order for that to happen. I don't think that anything like that can... well, I don't know. Yeah, like, I'm now understanding why people don't like this one. Yeah, there's a lot of like little things to it, isn't it? There's this is a fucking logic leap. There's the concerning like lore going on here, especially considering the ages of these characters. I guess in a way I'm like, sure, I'm willing to believe that. I mean, it's kind of like when like you see like feathers like still ruffle by, you know, because it was going that fast. Like some things just kind of get plucked out and just float out. Yeah, I could believe it too, Twilight. It's interesting. It's a bizarre case, really. That witness. Oh, Basically, we left the imprint on the floor. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bus. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Damn, Mo must fucking suck. They had to at least see a rope, unless it was like a fish line. Primarily because in his wheelchair, he couldn't see outside of his window, so he just kept pulling the bus up. And that's how the magical murdering disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. Certified moment. Yup. At this rate, that should just be like the hashtag moment. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. What makes it easier to understand this could happen is the glittery cards on the bust would definitely snag onto the cloak if it got someone underneath it. Yeah, I'm willing to believe that too. Yeah. Honestly, it's just one of those weird case scenarios, isn't it? It's a mover. Fuck. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That's the pin. That's gonna be the pin. So? What now? You graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Yeah, we kind of need to have something connect there, don't we?
Evidence.
In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Don't forget the power of my gavel. Anyways, Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence?
Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, if you will. Okay then, use that and get us out of this jam.
That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. White.
Mr. White?
Mr. White! Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad. Mr. Wright! Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled a trick to this magic case.
Fucking
Phoenix, we gotta cook Phoenix.
Hey, yo. My name is Skylar Pink. My name is Maya Pinkman, yo. Uh-huh. Man, I'm so tired. I read Played and the Cross Vagina. Fantastic paper. Wonderful. What is the... Okay, hold on. Let me run the... I can't run the sentence back. Okay. Well, I guess we could just find the, I guess we could just put the pepper. Let me put the pepper down real quick. Because I need the run back.
Try again.
I need the I kind of need to double read it. Can we prove that the fairy tale is true? Maybe I could trust in the Krusty, who knows? Oh no. Out of the Krusty, no! Don't forget the power, my guy. Can we see some evidence? There's only one possible murder method. There's still something unusual about Mo's witness account. Yes. Unusual. Contradiction, if you will. I really don't know. It needs to be proof, right? So dealing around with the truth of the fairy tale is true. Is this where the note comes in? No. Okay, that's not my that's not the line of reasoning. Dad, y'all just fucking like, yeah, thirsting over acro over there. If Stephen Hawking could do it, oh my goodness. There was a contradiction in Mo's account. Yeah, if it was possible, I mean, if there was something going on, then he would have saw the rope too, so what the hell happened there? Right? I'm guessing that's what the contradiction lies in. The hat, I guess? The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses.
Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings.
Yesterday there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all these contradictions. You fool! Do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. Oh shit, sorry. I got too antsy. I like clicked out. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bus. So where did the hat come from?
Oh, it makes sense. If we look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of.
Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction?
The other contradiction?
Yeah,
the other yeah, you better save for that. I don't really know what she's talking about.
Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said to the witness that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. Oh, well, if they land, well, okay, if he's right there, they landed. There was no white roses. Oh yeah, it got like turned around. Phoenix, I don't know how you're explaining this one. Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bus, what happened to the white roses? Oh, they got hidden. Do you get it yet? The cloak got snagged on the front of the bust. It means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bus. Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bus. Why is the judge so surprised at everything? He's an idiot. That's kind of the answer. I mean, proper answer is the judge is just, you know, been thinking about acrobatics. The real answer is that, no, the judge is an idiot.
This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads.
Let's do this, Nick. And maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel. They're still so calm. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible depth of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation towards the circus, is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Akro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Akro deeply respected the ringmaster. Akro's motive.
It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a very good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess.
We know the motive. Yes, we do know the motive. The problem is we gotta get at the stick. We have the sticks, we just need glue. That's the issue. We're not grasping for straws anymore because the straws are there. We just need to like figure out how they connect, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, I think this would be a good moment. Let me also take like a small recess. I won't take longer than 5 minutes. I just want to go grab something real quick. Yeah, we need some chewing gum for this. So yeah, everyone take your 5-minute break. We'll come back. I'll put some music on for everybody. Let's I think I got my FA. Let's go. I'm back. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Damn, look at them. They're all fucking popping off over there. Happy birthday, Ace Attorney. That's so good. Yeah, oh no, your fever's spiking again? Goodness. Ugh, I swear, man. It's like, maybe it's because of everything that's happened, but it's a little bit scarier to get sick nowadays. Maybe it's just me. Also, it sees. And Rosie's window shopping again. Oh, goodness. Need to get the NyQuil. Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, I'm sorry it's been like... it sounds like it's been pretty rough. Oh, everyone, please make sure you're still in good health. I don't know about y'all, but I've still been at least going out of my way to wear a mask. Because, like, at this point, it just kind of feels... it feels better for me, personally. It's alright, I'll live. But still, Twat, you need your good health. No, I'll send you, like, vibes. No, it's either, like, do I get the Rona, or is it just a fever? Oh, dude. Oh, it's fucking rough. I mean, I guess I know how strong it is now, so I guess it's not too big of a deal, you know? Because at least I'll be like, oh, no, this is Rona. Yeah, no, I can feel my body failing as we speak, but you know, yeah, it's a lot. So where were we? I can't believe it. Acro. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus. Am I that hated? Oh. Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? I'm guessing that's somebody. I tried to wear one. I don't think this is Miss Rona, thankfully. Okay, good. But it's just a nasty fever. The nasty fevers ain't that all that great either. But I'm nothing but a little nobody, you know. But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Hey, pal!
I'm assuming this is who I think it is.
You gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
Now, Detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We got some really tasty milk. Why's Maya saying that? We got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective?
Well, if you insist.
Now about that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
There you go.
Yeah, you know, Maya's got the milks. Maya's got the little milkies. Apparently, that's because of, what's her face? What's her face? It's because of Regina. Before the day started, she gave everyone milk. Anyways.
Here you go.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep, and I included it in the forensic results. Take a look at it after. I mean, take a look at it later.
Won't Ms. Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened up to now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. This Von Karma didn't seem in control of things just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
Final plan?
Uh-huh. Hey, that reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor from you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. That's it from me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What did he mean by that? The very end part? I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. The prosecutor. The fucking prosecutor. Edgy, you did this, boy? Was that you, Edgy? Look at me if that was you. Was that you? You good boy, you good boy. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you good boy. Okay, go back looking the other way. You need to watch the screen. There we go. Damn gumshoe, that's just like Splatoon. Wait, I misread that as Deus Ex Gumshoe. Fuck.
Oh, one more thing.
Don't scare me like that.
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of a dairy. Yeah, it looks like a dairy place. Hurry up and drink it all before it spoils, eh?
An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me? What is with the fucking milk? Oh, Maxi D's is milkies, I guess.
Court is now back in session. Miss Wright and Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. Oh, there we go. I also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Ooh. Oh. It's a pun of the fucking Ringling Brothers. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. I didn't even put that together. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Well, that's pretty simple to the point. You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that? Right. Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, right? Let's go.
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer the question. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want a fabricated motive.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, I know, right? That kind of threw me off. I was not ready for that. My favorite pun in this case is still Lawrence Mo Curls. Is it big? Wait, hold on. Lawrence Mo Curls. Now, I get that it's, you know, Mo Curls, more problems, but it's also a Three Stooges reference, isn't it? Because Larry would be the short for Lawrence. Mo is one of the Stooges. Curly is one of the Stooges. Fuck, that's so good. I like that. Oh, fuck. I should have went with the curly. Oh, that would have been such a good voice for him. That's why they kept calling him a fucking stooge. Okay. That's really funny. And people say localization is a sin upon a sin upon our society. Come on, this is how we get the good shit like this. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. And then Phoenix goes, hold it! How abandoned were you? On a scale of 1 to 10. Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at Very Big Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. No crying in court! Let's keep going! Okay. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. Hold it! You thought I was an acrobat that early in an age? I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. If he was 9, that means his brother was like... Oh, fuck. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberries. Yeah, now it's really there. Okay. Yeah, he would have been 5. It's nearly a household name. It's a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany. Liar. The point is, I wanted to be of some use to the circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
Judge keeps looking at Echo almost like a proud father. Was that your only purpose in life? Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Wright. You better think hard. Woo!
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I can see the witness ever taking the victim's life.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with him. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. What do you think, Nick? I don't know. The more I cross-examine him, the worse I end up looking in the end. You mean... I get the feeling that this cross-examination was a trap. Yeah. Von Karma set you up again. Oh, well, cool. Alright, then I guess that means we're, pressing everything until something happens. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. God, the way Francisca fucking whips you senseless at the end of the case, too, that shit is so funny. Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, where's the bailiff? Is she gonna whip him, too? The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about other people at the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Agro such a wonderful person? I know. He seems like a nice guy, which is what makes it so difficult.
So how long have you been a performer? Never mind. Forget what I just said. That's enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that... Oh, that's pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know... For fuck's sakes, I'm going to take that fucking save button away from you. I want to know... Can you provide an explanation as to why Acro will want the ringmaster dead?
Do we have cold, hard evidence? Well, it's gonna have to be the scarf. It's either the scarf or it's gonna be that. I could provide one. Now that I've come this far, there's no way I can answer no, I can't. Oh, this is gonna be good. Man, I'm gonna have to remember when saving the trilogy took you to the title screen. Oh, man. Oh, you're such a boomer. Anyway, just kidding. Please enlighten to the court.
See some evidence that proves Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster.
Alright, here we go, baby.
Let me just go over this one more time. This is why Acro killed the ringmaster?
That's correct. I don't think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What exactly are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? What are you supposed to learn? Oh, wait. Does Phoenix not know about this? Yeah, no problem. No, wait. I don't think we connected the dots. Looks like you just won the award for the biggest failure in court. Ooh. Biggest failure in court? That stings.
In recognition of your honor, let me bestow upon you my special prize.
Give up presenting things. Why is that an option? God, the wrong answer dialogue is so funny in this case. Yeah, no, what's that one where it's like, huh, I'm too stupid to figure it out. I don't know about this one. We have the motive, but this is the conclusions we gathered. The game has not gathered them yet. But, I mean, it's not like Phoenix is not aware of the act. We've been told it so many times. But that's going to be the one that gets it. That's going to be the one that confirms it. We have confirmation of the note. I guess that'd be the next best thing. Let me run it back. Because I think there's going to be a probably good chance I need to keep all those pips. I guess the next best part. What are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? Let me try doing that. Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. You're foolish. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember what this is all about. Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools are so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Rustleberry Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What?
Order! 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 Bailiff! I don't care who it is. Smack his nuts!
Okay.
I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Smack his nuts twice if you must.
You know, I fucking... No, hold on. We gotta get the video out. Like, let's put a little small break in here. Thank God I downloaded that video. I just need to remember if it's under... If it's, like, under the name of the title, or did I change it? I think it's still the same. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, you will find out in just a few moments. Slap Patrick's ass. No, that's not it. Here it is.
Smack his nuts! Smack him!
Order! Order! Bailiff, smack his nuts!
No! Who do you think you are? You can't do this to me!
That fucking video, man. It's so good.
What in the world are you trying to do in my court?
I'm just showing them a video, Your Honor. Smack his nuts. Like that! No. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that actor was trying to kill someone else? Yes. Yes. Let me press the right button. Yes. Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited, leading question. He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to...
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Imagine after a while she just starts whipping you for going into the save file. Just stop using that!
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
All right, here we go. So. Ba-boom.
Boom, jump at it.
Acro, you remember this, don't you? Oh, the birds flew away. This is problematic. It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Yeah, Francesca would be like, quit saves coming.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place his note into someone's pocket.
Pocket?
However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
Someone?
You mean...
Mean?
It wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Order! 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 Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Because she's a moron. That's why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note? That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today. Yep. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down at the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly. Every now and again, I need to remember this is not an American court of law. This is straight up fiction. You know, I think more American shows should be this bold and just create like a fake like judicial system like this. It'd make for some really good entertainment. Like, I don't know, let's say like maybe like an anime, or maybe a nightly drama. You know, one that people can meme on because they, you know, they go hyper specific on one scene from that show, and then it eventually gets chastised on Twitter. You know, that kind of thing. Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience? She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it. The judicial system at Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Let them eat fruitcake. I watched a video about how Ace Attorney teaches us about the Japanese legal system. It's interesting. I imagine there's... I would assume they adopted a bit of our judicial system. I'm guessing it's different now that I'm reading that information.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection!
Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes. What about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Barry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Barry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? That the ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. I'll link it, there's no spoilers. Hell yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can grab that real quick and just copy it into the round room. Come on. There we go. Big fans of the Very Big Circus. Shake my head. For real.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. I have no idea. Wait, no, this is the one, huh? Oh, hang on. We got a raid going on here. Hello, Dish. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, oh, well, yeah. Welcome in. How y'all doing?
Look at how many there are.
Before we get to this part, let's start with your countermeasures. Do you choose 1 or 2? You know, do you want to countermeasure 1? You want to countermeasure 2? What you want, Dish? What you want? What you really, really want? Okay. Number 2, baby. All right. Here you go. Here you got countermeasure number 2 coming right up.
You didn't say the magic word.
when I shift into maximum overdrive and
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stay tuned.
Are we all clear? Okay, we're all clear. Great. All right, hit the red button.
Thank you very much for that wonderful raid. My name is Demex Super Mario. I do a lot of variety stuff. And today I figured I'd just do the entirety of Turnabout Big Top because I've been slowly getting absorbed into Ace Attorney. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is basically initiation into like the local Ace Attorney community, playing Turnabout Big Top and having an opinion on it. So that's what we're doing. So keep in mind that, you know, if you're trying to play Ace Attorney on your own, you might want to, you know, stray away from the stream. I'd be happy to see you in another one. But yeah, no, we're definitely deep into this. We're probably at the end point here. So better just keep that in mind. But other than that, welcome in, enjoy yourselves, have a nice drink, sit back and relax. Because this incident 6 months ago, I should probably save before I choose this. I have no idea. Oh, audio. Thank you. This is simple, Your Honor, and Mr. Phoenix Wright can provide the facts for the so-called...
Huh? Is that simple? Of course it's that simple.
Nick, I thought you were going somewhere with this. Oh. I thought there'd be something funny from this. This is getting ugly. All I could do to get out of this mess is... I have to prove the truth about what happened 6 months ago. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I'm more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron!
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has it started that. Thank you for the thank you for subscribing, Dish. That's 3 months for you. Let's go. Glad of you. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Everything in this case had its start in what happened 6 months ago. Oh, it just kind of wrapped itself around, huh? I think so. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know, I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is gonna think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually... Wait, was this the right route then? Or is it just like, is it doing you give me a false lead? Because I figured I was gonna have to say the other one. It almost sounded like they kind of wrapped me back around. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Okay, it railroaded me right back. Okay, cool. I just figured there'd be something funny with it.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So, what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? I mean, it almost killed me.
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool never tires of its own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Well, it's not intended per se.
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro can feel that his brother is dead.
Regina. She did that to him?
You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution is looking to Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Lion?
Regina, I mean Miss Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no teen animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina can never do something like that. It's just not in her.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? It was more than. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may have not incited the lion to attack another human being. And I may or may not be save scumming right now, just in case. But Regina is responsible for making the whole lion bite Acro's brother, Brat. Regina's responsible. I feel bad for the lion, to be honest. For real. Those lions got the fucking worst end of it. By the way, he's with us in spirit, in case you couldn't tell. Let me. He's right here in spirit. You guys see him? He's giving you the DreamWorks face. Don't ask. Anyways.
That's just a scarf.
Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who was the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There is something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper? Pepper? Jafar?
Aye. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Come on, what's the silent treatment? Hey, look at the bird.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal.
Thank you, Judge. That's a very, very wonderful sentence you have there.
But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
Huh?
Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to the Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
Oh, the judge still doesn't get it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed. It looked like he was smiling.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions can sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. The Holy Ring. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What?
You fool!
You've got to be kidding me? What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, do you believe it? You really intend to say this is how a joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why you tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro, you can't mean witness.
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's even a bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. Look, even now you're safe scumming. Just so you can try to bluff yourself, buying more time. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon?
The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
The bust?
Nick, you gotta do something! This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. Well, we gotta see. Let's do it. The defense requests a search of the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma Total Just.
You mean...
A Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We've already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If you found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust! Where is it now? Where's the bus right 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 now? You're Phoenix Wright! You know where that bust is! I'm sure you do! There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Oh.
It seems this case is coming to a close. Oh, that's a... The defense counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Oh. Oh, that's a fail state, huh? Was that a fail state? Hang on. I should... Hold on. How do I do that thing again? There we go. Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its lace. I mean, case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous that just bit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time. Ah! Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait! You can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Ooh.
Very, very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. He can save Scum all he wants. It's not happening. Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bus now? Somewhere in the lodging house. There is no doubt in my mind. The bust is somewhere around the lodging house.
You don't say!
He better not say! In fact, allow me to be even more specific to its location. You can find it in Moe's room. That clown? You don't mean...
Why would the bus be in Moe's room?
That's simple. It's not. I couldn't think of any other rooms it could be in. Ugh! Refrain from making yourself look stupid. Nick, what about where Ben and Trilo were standing? Maybe she's onto something here. We searched that room inside and out. There was absolutely no sign of a bust. Okay, round two. Okay, you know what? This is kind of tense. I'll save that. We'll keep these pips. It must be somewhere in the very big top. It's in the big top.
Mr. Wright, where exactly in the big top will we find this bust?
Oh boy, okay, here we go. Where'd the fucking bus go? Because, like, this is not... This doesn't make a lick of sense now. Okay, so here's my thing, right? I thought it was gonna be on top of Moe's thing. Remember there's that big old crunch there? Like, I figured, like, maybe it never... Like, it did fall off, but maybe it just got stuck there. But that's not the case. So if it's not there... The cafeteria has never been cleaned. It gotta be in the cafeteria. The next best place I could think of would be the ringmaster's room. It should be with all the trophies. Oh, that's what Maya was talking about. It was hidden in that room too, so... Hypothetically speaking... To be specific, I believe it's in the ringmaster's room. Once again, you are so predictable, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough of your bluffing. The ringmaster's room was thoroughly searched. There was no bus. Oh. Everything was thoroughly searched. There's absolutely no way I'm wrong.
Oh. There's no need to be staking lives on things.
And you get one too. Ah! Nick, you gotta think things... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I figured it out now. Yeah, let's go. Court trial end. Everyone gets to see the court trial end. Man, I really don't let things play out like this. I didn't even think about it like, you barely get to see that moment. Okay, so somewhere big top. If everything's been thoroughly searched, cafeteria. It's obviously in the cafeteria. The cafeteria?
Why would it be there?
That's easy enough. It's the messiest place in the entire circus. Oh! Spare us the jokes. That reminds me. Our office is just as messy as our cafeteria. I wouldn't go that far. It's not that messy. We went over the cafeteria with a fine-tooth comb and found those... Did they not look at the big top then? Are they that... No way. We'll try this again. Let me... Damn. It's in the circus center. I mean, I'm just gonna put a ring on it. It's kind of like that. Oh. Okay, so maybe the two rings are not related. I've never seen that line either. That's really funny. Holy shit. Well, on the bright side, at least we're finding like comedic bits here. Damn, okay, so my logic blew up. We tried all three locations of that area, so it's not... There's no way that motherfucker took it in the courtroom, did he? It's obvious. The bust inside is inside this very courtroom. Or maybe it is. Maybe the motherfucker is just hiding it in his fucking chair.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all. Oh. Hold on. What's up, Twy? Because I can still load up the save file again. What happened? Is this the moment where we find the funny one? It's off its ass. The judge's bench is an extremely funny answer. Okay, hold on. We're running it back. We're running it back. I think we found the answer, but we're running it back. It's at the judge. Okay, let's see. It's
what? Why did you stop talking all of a sudden?
well, it's just I'm not really sure. Ah! Under the honors bench. You had to think about whether it was a good idea to say that.
What did you just say to me? That's a penalty.
Ah!
What's that? You want a double? Here you go.
Double! Oh no!
That's enough!
This court sees no reason of... Oh god. Wow, he just fucking executes you for that one. You have to have full health to survive that? Oh, shit. That's nuts. Yeah, that makes sense, though. Okay. I do want to know if it's up his ass. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. It's up at... Oh. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Or up your ass, one of the two. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? Damn, fucked up. You've got me. I've been backed by a real pro. Actually, two of them. But yeah, Maya helped. Miss Francesca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know? But the bust? Obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under the wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of a court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. Me. Make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her.
Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. And that she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So, are you saying that you were a victim in all this as well? No. That's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd killed myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Ah, that's deep. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. I believe this case is beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Not guilty. This court is adjourned. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to.
Oh, man. Many congrats, but only at max a million of them.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Hey, what's with the vibe in this room?
I'm just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever. And never be happy.
Huh? Oh, so poor. Oh, now she's crying.
She's been like this for a while now.
Oh, look at her. It's all my fault. Oh, sweetie pie. Matt and Acro, they're never coming back. Oh, she's hurt. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Uh-oh. Hold on. Acro said something right at the end. I'm just gonna up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro... Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can believe that? Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Oh. I want to know you're not just making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Oh. Huh. Money. Huh. God, I don't even know. Like, what could I tell her to ensure her? It's definitely not going to be the bottle anymore. We already used it.
I think I would like to take a hint, because I really want to know. I really don't want to give this girl some trauma. Unless the hint is, no, he does want vengeance. He's coming back. He's gonna stab her. I don't think it's not a something. Oh. It's not a some. It's not a some. Okay, there's only two people I could think of. It's either it's not gonna bring back, I guess. Yeah.
Take that!
Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Matt! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. Another Acro's been caught. Oh, right, because she's been thinking he's dead the entire time. Yeah, that makes sense. I could have, yeah, I probably should have figured that one out. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So, whenever you like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up your contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen.
Don't laugh.
That's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things.
Certified moment.
Eh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max? Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I could say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, are you? Aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry.
Max.
Nick! It seems like everything is gonna turn out alright here. I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats.
Yesterday's surprise raid really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
The game theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought it was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Episode 3, Turnabout Big Top, the end. Fuck me. Fuck me. We back. Edgy, my boy, you returned. You silly goose. Why did you tell me you were gonna be? Yeah, happy for you. I guess that means oh man, I guess what that means, we gotta not turn you into Dorito anymore. You gotta get back into your business. Hold on. It's time to be free, Dorito. Be free now. You're free now. Go enjoy your life. Oh, put him over the art. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. Hold on. I could do that real quick. Oh, shit. Hang on. I can run that back real quick. Just gotta open up Phoenix Wright again. And of course it does that. Hold on. So yeah, fun fact. I was able to get this to work with the wave link. The problem is, like, it's a really weird fix. Basically what I do is I go over here, I go to sound devices, right? I go over to like whatever I'm using for my thing. I tell it disable. And then it goes back into game audio. It's fucking weird. Hang on, let me go into... There we go. Okay, hold on, come... We need you to come back, Dorito. Come back. Woo! Okay. Just gonna lay you over here real quick. This is why I did it, by the way. His face is so chiseled that, like, he basically looks like a Dorito. Anyways. Well, that's Turnabout Big Top. Holy shit. So, it's a shame nobody was here earlier. I did throw down a prediction as to, like, who was going to be what, but I think because I don't think anything participated, it just canceled itself out. I don't know. I think I'm a fan of Turnabout Big Top, to be honest. Like, there's definitely a lot of issues that I got. Like, I could definitely see where a lot of people, like, find the argument, like, it sucks, because, like, the logic leap you have to take in order for the case to work, yeah, that's a lot. The fucking, like, the code snatching and everything, but everything around it was working, right? Like, all the characters are fucking great. I mean, well, technically all the characters are fucking great. You know, it's still the same quirky, like, you know, investigation characters, right? But I think they work so nicely. I think the motivations I mean, they're thought out. It's not like, you know, it wouldn't be reasons. Like, it's not like they're just so far-fetched. I could get under the belief that, you know, Regina just has no idea of the world around her, because we already got introduced to Pearly. I do believe that first half is almost like, I could see how, like, the first half gets tedious, because it's like, well, we're trying to disprove these theories, and then we end up finding out, okay, these are lies, right? Like, this one kind of really banks on the whole twist. It's like, He had to be Max because he's the one that flies, right? And I think that's where some of that lies. Like, I think a lot of people like some of the more like grounded cases, like grounded conundrums. But this one's such so like a weird perchance one. It's like, I could see that just being like, oh, that's so, like people going, that's so stupid, but I liked it. Also, earlier, Twi, did you say people hated Mo? Like, I can't fucking believe that. Like, Mo's like a really fucking great character. He was really funny. Like, I mean, I thought he was a great character. What is going on? Is it just because, like, he lied? Is it just because, like, he wasn't taking it seriously? Like, I mean, like, I don't understand that.
What's that for? For being idiots.
And look at that. Oh, we got Big Sid following. Thank you, Big Sid, for the follow. Yeah, the Mo testimony is a lot of people's pain points. Yeah, because I think it kind of disproves like everything, because like you just kind of like unweb his fucking lies and it just becomes so unnecessary. Yeah, I get that. I guess it all boils down to that testimony. I guess there was enough going on around it that it wasn't really that big of a hassle for me. And if I remember right, I was kind of plowing through his testimony. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was like getting the logic down too. So I can't even chalk it to, oh man, the logic was so stupid. Like, you know, I understood it. I was like, okay, I get the Ace Attorney formula. We haven't made this connection to that connection. We need to get that cracking. Oh, thank you, Big Sid. I appreciate that. That's a very nice compliment. Ben and Trilo did not have to be there. Yeah, right? I was thinking like, okay, where's Ben and Trilo gonna be like, yeah, I want to make the circus great. Oh yeah, me and Trilo wanna fucking, you know, make this the greatest country, you know. They weren't there. So obviously they had no reason to be there. And people thinking he was really mean to Regina at the end by taking her to the courtroom. I mean, when shit like this happens, you gotta give the, like, I don't know, like, it's a, people, like, if her whole life revolved around the circus, and she's really thinking, like, you know, there's people out there become stars, and shit like this happens, you can't just keep them in the fantasy, you gotta pull them out and be like, sorry, this is the reality. Yes, she needed the reality check. Like, oh, it's, like, that was very important. The marriage subplot is, yeah, that's a problem. That's controversial. There's no doubt about that. That's like, ew, nasty. But, oh man, I think there was just a lot of things going on that just made it work. And it's enough to like smooth like those like bumps. And they're kind of nasty bumps too. It's the worst love trapezoid, yeah, you're right. She was way too sheltered for her detriment. I hate the marriage subplot. Yeah, I was so glad they dropped it after trial 1. Yeah, no, me too. I thought it was going to be coming back up again. I thought it was going to be another integral part of it. But I guess they just really need to push the idea that, you know, Regina's lovable with everyone. Who's going to want to kill Regina? You know, I think that's probably why they pushed it up, but fuck, man. She's 16. The other, like, the fucker was 23. The other was 30. Like, come on. Like, yeah, that's why Maya didn't give back the ring. They didn't want to bring it back in trial 2. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I think at that point they kind of just said their piece. Really, they had no integral part of the case other than, well, yeah, we saw him. If they... Weird. Maya should sell it. Yeah, could make some good money out of that. You could buy a lot of burgers with that. I like how the anime does this case, because there's a couple of funny moments. I've been hearing a lot about the anime. I've honestly been hearing a lot about this anime. Like, it's yet, like, people just need to, like, drag me, force me to strap me down, watch the anime at this point. I mean, I'll happily watch. Yeah, the anime handles this case well. Well, yeah, there you go. There's a movie night. There you go. It handles justice for all so well. Cool. That's actually good to know. I stopped after they did case 2 of the first game. Ooh. Okay, so there's definitely stuff we can watch there. Rosie, they would just say when? Fucking now! No. I say now, but like, I really want to like, I still want to continue stream. I don't know what I want to do after this though. But basically, we are done with Turnabout Big Top. And for those who are wondering, I am indicted into Turnabout Big Top. It's not a big deal. I do like this game. TLDR, really. After all this, I should take a shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't feel the need to take a shit right now. Maybe later.